push the fish and get rid of the fish and make biryani.
Hi, chef.
Hello.
As a foodie, in my eyes, you're famous. The Asian Chef of the Year, 2019. I have trouble getting out of bed in the mornings, and you're running 3 restaurants. That's incredible.
Thank you for your kind words. So we've got 1 quinoa, veggie feast, 1 dosa, 1 okra and 2 masala potatoes. Are the pre-starters gone? Pre-starters gone, yeah? Everything in for the veggie feast. Aubergine in. Aubergine in. Okay.
What's the sauces you put now?
Okay. So it's put, this is tomato and garlic, and this is mango. It's all vegetarian, yeah. With the dosa, we are serving a coconut chutney, a pineapple chutney, and a chutney of green pea. That's some dal on the side. So I'll do the seasoning with some oil, a little bit of oil. And there's a trick that a lot of Indian chefs, especially street food chefs in India use, is they use an onion to season the pan. So we'll just drop the onion down. Quite a common technique which Indian chefs use. They see way of making it non-stick. The seasoning of the pan is the most important. So if the pan is not seasoned well, you have all sorts of problems. Potato filling is basically mustard. I think it's a very typical South Indian filling. So the flavors, the potato is flavored with ginger, mustard and asafoetida. Yeah. And the yellow color is from the turmeric. Okay, dosa coming. Use some pea shoots in olive oil for garnish. Okay, thank you. Calabash ready?
Red.
Pork ready, calabash ready.
Thank you, Chef. Okay. So that's our veggie feast. It's made of a multitude of dishes. So we have some calabash, which is like small Indian pumpkin, which filled with some spiced quinoa. Then we've got aubergine here, filled with a smoked aubergine mash. We've got some fenugreek potatoes. We've got a sauce which is similar to curry, but like a green curry with yogurt. Then we've got dal, which is our lentil with some fresh spinach thrown in. And with this veggie feast, we also serve some biryani style rice, which is rice dum cooked in a biryani style. There's some stir fried fresh Kentish vegetables. And the customers have also ordered some masala potatoes, which we used with the dosa as a side dish.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Pick up, pick up, pick up. So here we are cooking kurkuri bhindi or crispy bhindi, which is a typical Rajasthani style of cooking bhindi. Because of the hot desert climate, they don't grow crops throughout the year. So when they grow, they cook things in a way so that it lasts them longer, so they can preserve it. So drain all the moisture out, fry it, and store them in big drums, and they can eat it for 6 months in the year. Here we have some crispy fried kurkuri okra, kurkuri bhindi in a poppadom cone. Push, come on. Thank you. So we're going to make a vegetarian Indian dish, which is a part of our veggie feast. So we have got Doodhi here, and we'll cook a fusion dish with Doodhi and quinoa. Quinoa is in fashion now as a good source of protein for those of us who don't eat meat. Let's go. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to marinate this Doodhi. So, I'm going to use a marination which is almost like a tandoori marinade, which you're going to roast the Doodhi in. So, making a nice shell. Right, so we're going to marinate this Doodhi. Leave it to rest in the marinade for around half an hour, 40 minutes. Because for a vegetarian dish, that's enough resting in the marinade. It'll absorb the lovely flavors. And then we'll cook the quinoa and we'll roast everything together in that. Okay, so the marination has got ginger, red chili pepper, garlic, a little bit of yogurt, and garam masala. So lots of rich, spicy marinade. All we need is a little bit of this marinade. To it, mix it all nicely. Okay. Yep. We leave our Doodhi in here for around half an hour to soak up all the flavors. Boiling water to cook the quinoa. Yep. So to this boiling water, we'll add some turmeric. Tiny bit of red chili, of salt. Put some mace, black cardamom, bay leaves, sticks, black peppercorn, pleasure. try and chop them really fine, so you don't really bite into a big chunky piece of pepper while you're eating. Okay, not. Alright, you get some. So much because you soak the whole packet of quinoa. I'm going to use what I need.
So how long was this quinoa
Soaking for 15 minutes, because the idea is 15-20 minutes is enough. The idea is to keep it al dente rather than very soft and mushy. So you need to bite into something while you're eating. Okay. So the last ingredient I need now is hing. Doesn't fit
So this is the mung dal? The split mung.
split mung, yeah, without skin.
So you let this come to the boil now?
We let it boil for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So the idea is to cook it al dente and not make it too soft.
Yeah. You're going to cook me well.
I'm going to make a quinoa and mung lentil stir fry using all these ingredients. So we've got chopped onions, peppers, capsicum green and yellow, chopped tomatoes without the seed. And here we have got some ginger, garlic, green chilli, mustard seeds, cumin seeds, a few seeds of methi, fenugreek.
You've won 3 restaurants. Do you mind if I ask you how many hours a day you work?
I would work, on an average, I would do 12 to 14 hours in a day.
A day. What time do you start?
I start at 10 and I finish around 12, midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock on a weekend.
Really?
6 days a week, and I try and spend a day with my family.
Okay.
The quinoa is ready now.
Yep. So that was oil, vegetable oil?
Yeah. We use rapeseed oil. We are in Kent. We grow a lot of rapeseed here.
Yeah.
So we use Kentish rapeseed oil for all our cooking. So I call this process the process of tempering, which is extracting flavor from mustard seeds, cumin seeds in hot oil. To release. Some hing. cumin and coriander powder. Fresh coriander. Would you have a little taste?
So the first thing that hits me is the freshness. Very fresh tasting. You get hit by the ginger more so than the garlic. It's got that bite, crunch from the capsicum, a hint of sweetness as well. Very flavoursome. Taste of the mustard seeds. You got the hint of the cumin and coriander. Very, very tasty and very healthy.
Great source of protein for vegetarians.
So I haven't had this before. You're very forward-thinking in your cooking. You've raised the game.
Thank you.
I was coming into this kitchen thinking, oh, if there's no curries being cooked, what's going to be cooked? But this is it. You've given us a little taste of what you actually do cook. You haven't reduced it down. It hasn't become a mash or a mush. That's healthy because once you cook it down so much, a lot of the vitamins get lost.
Now our pumpkin, our Doodhi, is now very well marinated, full of flavor. We're going to do this. The Doodhi up. It's lovely stir fry.
So you're an Indian restaurant,
Yes.
but you don't cook curries.
No, we don't. Yeah.
Why?
Let's see. I'm on a mission. So my mission is to showcase Indian food in all its glory. French food is rated quite highly. Indian food is equally diverse and equally complex with so many different aspects to our cooking. So I don't see why we have to limit ourselves to being a curry which people drink after a pub, maybe like a pint and a curry. So my mission is to change perceptions of people. So we want to put Indian food on a fine dining pedestal. So we pick up very basic street food recipes from the streets of India, and we use my restaurants as a platform to showcase them.
It's refreshing to come across a chef who's taking that leap forward. I wish you the very best with what you do. Let's hope there's as many Ambrettes as there are McDonald's in this world. Thank you again,
Thank
chef.
you for your kind words. Namaste.
Namaste. God bless you.
Thank you.
Until next time.